Alright then, welcome back to another video on the channel. So today we've seen quite an interesting down the market, right? So yesterday we've seen some of these cards, majority of the cards go down and it take a hit, right? And people get scared and start panic setting, and we're probably going to see this throughout FIFA, right? And it happened last year, it happened the year before that. It's just getting at the perfect time to buy these cards, right? So Diaz, obviously he's out of packs now, he's got Team of the Week. A lot of people bought it into the hype. That's when you sell, right? So everyone knew he was coming into Team of the Week, like Monday, Tuesday. Everyone was buying him. He went up to 70, I think 1k. Today, I've just looked at his price now. These are all prices that I've looked at now. I know their prices from earlier because I was on after rewards as soon as they come out. I was on for a few hours. I've seen the prices, and yeah, they absolutely dropped. I've bought a load of players anyway. One to get an 88 rated team on 33 chem to get the 300k pack. That's why my coins are so down. One was getting to Stegen that I bought for I think it's about 2k cheaper than he would. 2k more expensive than he was when I got him out. I think I got him 2k cheaper. But we'll go through some of this players. Right, so Saka went all the way down to like 37k, 38k this morning. He's back up to 48, which was pretty nice. Walker was 60k. He wasn't 60k for long. He was like 60, 61. He is back up to 69. Bruno went under 10. He's back up to 12. Diaz was 57. He was 57 last night. A lot of panic setting. And he's back up to 67. So what it looks like is when these players get linked and you get hype on these players, right? Because these videos don't get views and views anyway, so they'll probably be good to listen to, right? What we're going to see is, let's say for instance, right, is Kyle Walker, right, gets leaked for a Team of the Week. Diaz in Team of the Week, isn't he? What you'll probably see is this Kyle Walker shoot all the way up, right, on Tuesday night, right? You sell then, and if you haven't bought a Kyle Walker, and then you don't buy a Kyle Walker, right? And then you wait until Wednesday when he's in packs, and then what you'll start seeing throughout Wednesday night, going up to 10, 11 o'clock at night, is people panic selling this card because, well, they don't know what to do with him, right? He hasn't gone up too much. Let's say they buy him for 90 or 80. He ain't going up much. People panic sell and they start selling him, right? Everyone starts trying to make their coins, get them back, undercut people. Before you know it, he's actually like down to like 60k again, 65k. But then in reality, when rewards come out and people get coins, they want to go and buy Kyle Walker, right? For the weekend league rivals, whatever it is. But there's none coming onto the market, only ones that have been bought. So there's actually no supply on the market, no fresh supply. So they end up going up. That's what's happened to Diaz. He's actually shot up because of it. Hakimi as well is one of them. He went down to 10k. I did buy a few Hakimis and traded with him this morning. He's back up to 14. I was only selling mine for 13k, I think, 12.75. So from 10k to 12.75, not too much profit, but it is what it is. That's just a handful of cards, right? You could have probably gone Footbin and checked some of these cards. You'll probably see a lot of these cards doing that. Stegen I got for 27. It might be, yeah, I don't know how much it is. I think it's 28 or 29. Some of these cards I've just bought too early, right? So I bought a Diaz at the wrong time. I bought for 67. That was kind of in the hype. I was thinking he would go up to about 77, 78, and then I would sell, but he didn't. And I left him too long. But I think if you've got a Diaz and you haven't sold, just keep this card, right? Keep this card until Monday, Tuesday, and he will be up high, right? And he'll be up, and then you want to sell him before he's back into packs 100%. The game's out for everyone now, so the market's going to be different. The only thing is with this, if you need Diaz, you've got to go and get the ones that were already on the game, before Wednesday, because there's no fresh supply. So that's good in our favour if you haven't got him. Let's go and put these back up. And that's what you're going to find. So for instance, if let's say we'll go with Hakimi, right? Because Hakimi ain't going to be the same price every single week. So what happens is, what is he? Was he 14k? He's 14k now, right? He was at 10k, now 14k. So what you might see going into the weekend and stuff like that, and back down to next week, he might drop to 8, right? And then he bounce back. That's kind of what normally happens. Maybe not 8k, right? So hypothetically, right? Because I don't know what his price will be next week, right? But let's say if he drops to, I don't know, 6,000 coins Wednesday, right? And then into Thursday. So Wednesday is about 6k. Oh, no, let's say Wednesday, right? Here we go. It's late. Let's say Wednesday, he's 9k. Thursday comes round on rewards. It goes down to 7, 6.5k. By the night, by Thursday night, he's back up to 8.5, 9k. That's kind of what normally happens. Now, I'm not saying Hakimi is going to do this, but this is what you'll probably see with a lot of cards. Saka's probably a good one on this, right? So Saka went down to like 37k, I believe. He is now... What is he, 49k? He's now 49k, right? There's only one page of him, 46 there. I ain't got enough to buy him, but yeah, he's now 49k. I think Saka will keep rising, and I think the only reason why I think Saka will keep rising is because he links to Watkins that's coming out, right? His English Premier League. He'll get a nice link there. I think you'll start seeing Saka go up a little bit more. I might be wrong on that, but that's just my theory on it. I think you'll do all right on Saka, and definitely if you bought him for like 40k, like he went down to, right? But what happens is, and you have to understand the market is, on a Thursday, that's when people generate most of their coins. Now, the cheapest they normally are is by a Tuesday and a Wednesday, because people have bought the team they want throughout Rivals, and they start selling off through Rivals because they're going down and stuff like that, right? No one's buying the cards because you buy them all for, Thursday resets. People want to get their games done, the weekend done, because a lot of people have work, school, etc. like that, so they want to get it done on the weekend if they can. That's when the cards start going up, and then people start selling them off in the week. That's when they're down, and then they sell them in the week because they don't want to lose coins on them. But what actually happens is they end up buying them back anyway. So you don't want to sit on a Kyle Walker that you just spent 90k on, because he's going to go down. So they quickly buy him, like how you lot would probably play the game, right? They quickly buy him, they use him, they sell him, right? They'd rather lose 5, 10k on him than lose 30 or 40. So they kind of do that, and then time the weekend comes, they buy him back up. He may drop down to, 80, like he may be from 90 to 80 when they buy him. But that's just the way it is, right? So there's always fluctuation like that until the game starts going. I mean, by November, December, I think the game is just going to be ruined anyway, right? I think the rewards are too mad. I think people that get 15 wins or above, not 15 wins, 10 wins or above in champs, I think they're just going to fly way ahead of the game. They're going to have literally the rich gets richer. I think that's what it's going to be, but that's what you're kind of looking at now, right? So when you're looking at these cards, like Tonali, again, he'll go down and up, and then down and up, and then down and up. But he won't go up crazy. He might come up 8, 9k, right? It's definitely enough to make profit. It always is. You just got to pick them players. I think Declan Rice was quite cheap earlier, and I say Rice because I did pack him in my rewards. If you haven't seen that video, go and check him out. If you haven't seen the other videos, either go and check him out. But yeah, Declan Rice was not 13k earlier, right? I can't believe he's up 17k. He was well cheap earlier. Actually. And he wasn't 15k earlier. I actually, if I can do this, yeah, here we go. So the Windows is kind of ruined at the moment, so bear with me. But they're just typing in, right? What's the name? Rice, isn't it? Let's have a look at Rice. Like today, because we're on here, we might as well look, right? Going to hourly to yesterday, right? He was at 12k and he shot all the way up to 16k. Now he's back down to like 14 and coming back up to 15. But you'll see this with majority of cars, right? Like, and that's not bang on. They're always a little bit lower than that and normally a little bit higher. That's just the average, I think. Like, here we go, 37k. It was about 36k. As the hours come up, comes up to 51k, back down to 47, back up to 49. You'll probably see a 50, 51 rise. But I think from then, if it wasn't for the Watkins, I'd probably say sell, but I don't know what's going to happen because of the Watkins SBC. So I would definitely be looking at that. Hakimi, we'll go and look at him again. I mean, you could probably type in, he's 14.25 now. You could probably type in the majority of cards, and this is kind of what happens every week, right? 10k, like I said, down to 10k, up to 17k at 3 o'clock. That is mad. Back down to 14. So there is that, there is that rise that people want him, right? And now, obviously, the game has come out for everyone, so prices getting high. Let's just have a look at some. What about Haaland, right? I ain't got a clue about Haaland. Probably a bad example because he's got a player of the month out, right? But 268. So have a look at, yes, right. So he goes down to 2. I mean, he is up and down all over the shop, right? So rewards come out, goes all the way down, as you can see, 260, up to 280, back down, back up to 287, and now he's back down to he's back to 280. So it goes all the way down from this morning to 256, all up to 280. Have a look at someone else. What are people using? What about Rodri, right? Let's have a look at Rodri. Rodrigo, sorry. 150. So he's up apparently 5k, 153. Right? Yesterday, right? Before rewards, he's 122k. Comes up to 150. Back down, 6 o'clock content, stuff comes out. Back up. You've had marquee matchups, etc. like that. Back up to 148. And now he's cruising about 153. The market would be slow because it's the evening. It's probably the most expensive time. I say the evening, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm on about. But, yeah, as you can see, most of these cards have this. We have a look at Wednesday, right? It's 150k, drops to 130, back up to 140. These spikes are very common, right? Very common. It happens with, I reckon it happened with Van de Ven, you know. Van de Ven at 35k this morning, 36k, back up to 56 before you know it. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. He is back up to 56k from 30, and now he's cruising at like 47. So nearly 10k off that as well. It's absolutely crazy. So next match against United. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a tough game for us. But yeah, probably even happened with Williams, right? There's always that like initial panic, right? Because don't forget, people have these cards, right? And they can pack them untradeable. When rewards come out, anything like that. 104k. People start getting coins, start making money, opening their packs. 136, now 134. It happens so often, boys. It happens so easy. It's so easily done for now. But yeah. So that is one way to make money, right? That is one way to do it. Also, that app with leaks is, you know, cards that match up with other cards. That's what you'll probably see. So, for instance, Watkins got leaked to be an 87. Probably English cards that are going to link to him just because it's Premier League English kind of links, right? People want chemistry, so just look at English players. That might be one. Aston Villa players. That might be one. Even English icons, right? Because that's going to be the strongest link you've got. The strongest link you've got there. So maybe just look at English icons or heroes. That's probably your best bet, right? Skulls could even go up. Just someone simple like that, right? Because Skulls would be a price at the moment because people want to go and play with Skulls, right? He's actually usable as of now, where, you know, and Bobby Moore, whereas in a few months' time, they're not going to be. So, like Rooney, absolutely a banging card there. Bellerin will probably go up. I mean, there's no way that card's staying like it is. That card's definitely going up in the weeks as people start generating more coins and going and buying these cards. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on these cards. And they'll probably start going up, right? Especially English icons of that Watkins comes out. Even just Premier League players, right? So like just the best in their position. So I mean, you could just see any of these cards really going up. Gabriel, I really liked. I think at like 20, he was 20k, and I said buy that card. I think I've got him in my club still. I haven't sold him. I don't think I have. Well, he might be on the transfer list then. No, there he is. So I literally got this card for 21k. He's like nearly 50k, which is incredible. I've got Saka that I need to sell. I've got Bruno that I need to sell. I've got Rice that I need to sell. She untradeable. Yeah, I did buy some just so I could get the 100k pack, which I will open on Friday, which I think I uploaded this on Friday, so today. And yeah, do a menu, so that's not bad. But yeah, that is one way I'd look at it, boys, and that is how you can make coins going into the future weeks. I think that's what you've got to look out for. Look for these massive drops. There won't be too much panic. People are going to go and buy these cards. There's not too many cards on the market, right? So people will eventually go and buy these cards. It happened all last year. If you can kind of understand that, and you don't just go and buy every card that drops, because when just do it as in players that that people are using. If you play the game, you come up against the same cards, and you can see what cards people are buying. That's the way to go about it. Try and get it at a good time as well. For me, I've jumped the gun a little bit lately, and yeah, I could have made a lot more coins than I did just because I jumped the gun, just because I'm not here. So I'm at work, so I think, if I'm going to do it, I'll buy it now. Turns out it's bit me in the ass a few times, but just be smarter and you'll get it done. The video's on like 17 minutes, so well, not 17. I've got to edit some of this out because I think it's stopped for a second. But yeah, until new one, boys. I will see you in the next one. Subscribe if you're new. Take it easy. Peace.